In this video, I'd like to talk about learning four-ball breaks. Here we see a court diagram with the first wicket in the lower right corner. Red will be the striker ball in this video, and red is going for the fourth wicket. And I wanted to describe, as we see the action, what I'm thinking, what are some of the priorities when playing a four-ball break. And hopefully this will help some of you who are just getting into learning break play, both three-ball break and four-ball break, but this will be very specific to a four-ball break. So let's see what happens. With the balls all bunched together, this can offer a little bit of a challenge for players as to which ball to hit first and what to do with that ball. Generally, when you have all the balls clumped together, it's not worrying so much about which ball is the danger ball or partner, but which ball is the easiest to hit first and send to, in this case, a pioneer position at wicket 5. So there, I sent the black ball to wicket 5 as a pioneer. I'm going to hit the yellow ball, which will be our pivot ball in this case. And I like the pivot on the side of the peg that I'm making wicket. So in this case, it's in the southeast part of the croquet lawn. There I'm putting it even a little more to the southeast as I get a rush on the blue ball to wicket number 4. I like to use casting for a lot of these shots. So here I am, ball in hand. I've hit all 3 balls, but I've got a very good chance to make wicket 4. Gonna play looks like a little bit of a half roll here. Want to be careful not to overhit. Notice I step back a little bit to stalk, just to calm myself, focus on each shot. Here I am casting, trying not to swing too quickly. Following through. So now I'm for the 5th wicket. I've got the black ball waiting for me there as an object ball. The object ball is the ball you use to make the wicket. And I hit the blue ball not too hard. The reason is I want to make sure that when I send that blue ball as a pioneer ball to wicket 6, that my ball will stay fairly close to the pivot ball yellow. As it turns out, my mallet, which is a peripherally weighted mallet, doesn't have the greatest stop shot, so I've got to leave myself a little more room for my ball to travel to my destination. Also note, that pioneer ball at 6 is not a very good one. I needed more power. One thing you'll notice a lot of players do who are more experienced with four-ball breaks is they rush the pivot ball to a place where they can reposition it as they travel to their next destination. Of course, our destination here for the red ball is the ball at number 5, the black ball. So I could double load wicket 6 if I considered that blue ball just to be an insufficient pioneer. But there I kept yellow as a standard pivot. So now I'm ball in hand. I have a fairly little split here. And notice I'm not playing a stop shot. I'm playing a little bit of looks almost like a half roll there. I wanted to have the ability to get what is called a reverse rush on the black ball, in case I wanted to get more room between it and the destination yellow, the pivot ball. Remember, I want to go to that pivot ball next with the red ball. So if I don't have a very good stop shot, I would, hit that ball back a bit. Again, it just depends on how good your stop shot is. So each player will want to know how well they can do a stop shot. Very important shot, and a very reliable one once you've mastered it. So now we're sending the black ball as a pioneer ball down to wicket number 1 back as I come to yellow with red. I do play a stop shot. We'll see here you can see that blue ball at 6 is not really very good, about 3.5 yards away from 6, and the pioneer at 1 back is not all that great either. So here's another example of me not using enough backswing. So here I think I'm going to double load. I'm going to send the yellow ball as a better pioneer at 1 back. So that black ball will be my new pivot ball, possibly. Lots of options in the 4-ball break. Once you have those contingency plans in your head, you can really go about trying different paths to accomplish the same task. And of course, what is that task? Making lots and lots of wickets. All right, so we're ball in hand right here at wicket 6. And playing a little bit of a gentle stop shot. Want to make sure I don't overhit. So we're going to make wicket 6. Now, if I notice I have a big angle, if I were to send that blue ball down to the 2-back wicket and stay by the black ball at 1-back, that would be a huge split. So what some players will do is instead of sending this ball down to 2-back, they actually make it a pivot ball. And that's what I'm going to do here. We call that an exchange. So the idea is for my ball to land a little bit to the east and to the south of the black ball so I can rush it, try to give myself enough room to send it down to 2-back. Not getting very much room there, so I've got a pretty big challenging wide angle split stop shot to do here. Now, if you know you're reliable at making 3-yard Croquets on a ball, and I feel pretty good about that shot, some people don't, I will send as best I can this black ball down the 2-back and stay within that 3-yard distance of yellow. If you feel you can't make reliable 3-yard Croquets, you would need to use less power, have the red ball be closer to yellow, and of course that would compromise the Pioneer at 2-back. So you have to just know your strengths and your preferences when you're playing these breaks. It's not like all sizes fit one person. Each person has his or her own way they like to go about it. So here we are. I'm ball in hand. Looks like I'm about 2 yards away. It's a bit of a split. I'm going for 1-back. And looks like it's going to be sort of a split drive. I land pretty well in position. Again, you want to really stay focused on each shot. Don't be thinking ahead and then all of a sudden blob a wicket just because you were thinking of the next shot. So here we have it. This shows just some of the basic things to think about in a 4-ball break. If you have any questions, you can always reach me at www.bobcroquet.com. That's my website. There's a link to email me. Let me know what you think of this.